rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
What is good, everyone? This is Kuzuranger, your favorite American gamer in Japan. Now today I'm going to give you part 2 of my Japan culture series. Today we're going to be focusing on general hygiene, and we're focusing more on the male side of things, so hope you enjoy. So first, some quick background on me. My name is Kuzuranger, and I am an American living in Japan. I've been here for over 13 years, so I would say I have a pretty good perspective on Japanese culture. I am married to a Japanese lady, and I work in a Japanese business, so I feel I'm pretty qualified to give my opinions on this. I try not to be too biased, but I do get bitter, and I apologize for that, but I am trying to give a perspective that possibly many people don't think about because you have your own, preconceptions and discrimination against someone or against the culture based on what you see from the media, and I'm not basing it off of that. I'm basing what I see every day. And I go to work 5 days a week at a Japanese company. I ride the train, I ride with Japanese people, so everything I see, I'm gonna try and express it to you guys and let you know what I feel about things. That being said, I should apologize for kind of just looking at one particular annoyance or grievance that I have with Japan and going on about it. But hey, it's still part of the culture, and let's get to it. So the thing I want to talk about today is spitting by male dirty pigs. Now you might find this kind of hard to believe, since your perception of Japan is that everyone's so nice and polite and think about manners. Well, it's not true. For women, yes, completely, probably more so than even your stereotypes would imagine, but men are the complete opposite. Men are slobs here. They may dress well, because many people are very superficial, but man, they do not take care of their personal hygiene. So spitting, why do they spit so much? I believe it has to do with smoking. As the trend with many Asian countries, many of their neighbors, Japan has a very high population of smokers. It has been going down for about the last 10 years, but there are still, I think the numbers are 30 million smokers in Japan, which makes up about 25% of the population. In 2002, there were 500,000 cigarette vending machines. So that gives you a little taste of how much they really do like smoking. Now, because they're smoking so much, I believe they got all this phlegm in their throats and they got to get rid of it, so they just spit. But they really need to think about things. You can do a lot of other things rather than just spit on the sidewalk. Now, it's just disgusting. I go to work in a rather business-like, pretty clean neighborhood. If I had to compare it, it's kind of like Silicon Valley without the high-tech .com industries, but it's kind of like that. It's kind of like a suburb area, very quiet and pretty nice. So spitting, this isn't a fucking rodeo. This is a nice business district. You got to have some common sense here, and a lot of men do not have common sense. And most of what I see are from salarymen. That's what we call salaried, basically business workers like myself. Probably between the age of 30 and 60. Those are the bulk of the workforce here. These guys are dressed up in suits or in nice clothes and nice black shiny shoes and a tie and everything, the whole deal. But a lot of people will walk when they smoke and then they just spit, even if they're not smoking. People just have no common sense. I've seen spit even on my elevator, which is just sick, man. I don't want to step in that shit. And when I'm when I'm riding my bike to the train, because I live kind of far, I'll see these golden, green, orange, just disgusting, shiny blobs, and you wonder what they are, and then you get a little closer, oh yeah, that's right, that's a fucking loogie that someone just spit in front of you. And it's like a landmine, because I gotta avoid hitting them. They're all over the place. It's not just like once in a while. I'm not just exaggerating here. People spit all the fucking time. It is nasty. Get a fucking clue, people. So now, when you see those black, kind of shiny, smooth globs on the ground, and people maybe think that that's gum or something, and maybe it is gum because there are a lot more gum chewers in America, but in Japan there are much less gum chewers, even though there are some. I know for a fact though that these are just people spitting. because I see literally dozens of people spitting every day on my way just to work. And imagine what it's like in other busier districts. So, oh my god, I don't understand how people can't just think about the person that's behind you. Think about people walking next to you. How can you just spit on the fucking sidewalk, in the middle of the sidewalk where other people are gonna step on in like 2 seconds? Go to a gutter, spit in the gutter, great. You're awesome, dude. There's a little bush over there. You got a little coverage, you got a little camouflage. That's nice. You're giving fertilizer for the tree, whatever. But don't just spit in the middle of the fucking sidewalk where people are gonna step on it. It's just sick, man. How can you have such little compassion or respect for people around you? I don't understand. So last story, when I first came to Japan, I used to teach English working at a private high school, and at lunch, all the staff members would get together in the staff room, and there was one tiny sink, and without fail there would always be a handful of teachers getting ready for whatever lunch or after teaching. They wanted to clear their throats, and they'd toss up the biggest loogies they could right when everyone's eating. Fucking disgusting. Get some manners, get a clue. I'm not really sure what's up with Japanese guys, but you are pretty gross, so please change your habits. Thanks. Alright, that's about it for today's episode. Do remember to like, favorite, and share this video. Sub me if you haven't already, and leave your comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Kuzu Ranger. Peace.